It's your girl Raquel, and I'm here to bring the good to feel good. Here we have one motive, one idea, and we take it and we flip it. Take something negative, make it into a positive, so your lifestyle can lead you to a better feel, better mentality, and just an overall scope of life. Stay till the end. I'll introduce you to a company or an organization or entity or person that's trying to do the best in the world to make it a better place, one effort at a time. Today, my topic, setting expectations. Let's go. I got my candle, I got my incense, and I got my Inglewood hat representing the Rams. Now, the Saints ain't in it, but it's all good. We're ready to go. I already feel good. Let's get good. You ready to get good? Let's talk about setting expectations. And I chose this because I'm probably not the person to tell you how to set expectations, because I'm always like, it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to do this thing. It's going to be fantastic. And then the day it doesn't turn out, and I'd say 99% of the time, I would almost say everything turns out even better than I expect, because I go in expecting positive reactions and all of that good stuff. But when it doesn't, you got that friend that'll be like, maybe you shouldn't have set your expectations so high, and then you're just kind of like, well, I'm not one of those people that goes in expecting negative. I don't go in complaining. I'm not making things more than what they are. I just want to have a good time. And can we have a good time? So let's go. The first person I thought of, and I know it was kind of odd, is Sylvia Plath. She was an old poet back in the day. Look her up. She's kind of on the depressive side because she was first known for a confessional poet. I'm telling you about my life, and this is what it is, and you can read it or not, right? But she struggled with clinical depression and ended up committing suicide at 30. And one of the quotes that she had is, if you expect nothing from somebody, you are never disappointed. And I get it. Again, I had a friend that was like, hey, if you don't have any expectations, you'll never be disappointed. But you know what? I granted, when I get disappointed, I know how to deal with it. But I'm going in to win. Let's do it, right? And setting expectations, of course, we know it's different for everybody, right? We also know what area are we dealing with. As a manager, I know I need to set expectations for my employees. They ought to do the correct work. If you don't provide that information to them, they may not know, especially training, etc. If you're a teacher, students, don't bring guns to school. That's setting an expectation. Don't shoot anybody. Don't hurt anybody. Don't throw anything at anybody. Don't hurt your neighbor. All of those things are setting expectations. And I think in this current society, it's probably important that we start setting some, or at least putting it out there, like what's acceptable behavior, because maybe people have lost their senses. I'm not sure. But Very Well Mind, whom I've used a couple times already, has tips for managing expectations, and I got it from nowandme.com. Become aware of your expectations is the first. When you go into a new situation, ask yourself, what do you expect to happen? Ask yourself, is that expectation, should it be that way? Where did you get this expectation from? And is it realistic? 2, practice gratitude. Spend a few minutes each day thinking about something you're grateful for, and consider writing it in a gratitude journal. We did that already, yes. Don't make comparisons. When you see others post on social media and decide that you want what you see, remind yourself, this may not be the reality, and we know this. So don't compare yourself, right? And consider what really makes you happy. That's number 4. You may be overestimating how happy you would be once you have that, or what you think you want. Truly savor what you have. And I think that's really important, because we're always kind of reaching ahead, trying to get where we want to go, that we forget that right in the moment is the milky special spot where we can really enjoy where we're at, look at where we became or where we came from, to having improved to get where we are, to move forward. And I think that that's important. And lastly, practice emotional acceptance. Instead of trying to deny or suppress negative emotions like disappointment or jealousy, work on accepting these emotions as they are. The only person you should be competing with is you. And I think that's probably one of the biggest ones. I was talking to one of my friends and they were really frustrated about a situation, but I was able to say, like, it's okay to be disappointed. It's okay to be frustrated. Own that. I think we run away from some of those intimate moments with ourselves because we're too busy trying to be perfect. And as you already know, if you watched at least one or two of my episodes, I am not perfect. But the goal behind all of this is to bring good and realize I'm not going to be perfect. I don't expect to be perfect, and I don't want to be perfect for anybody. I want to do the best I can do and enjoy it in the process. And that might mean slipping and falling and doing some other stuff, whatever it is. But hopefully not that much more slipping and falling, because yeah. Anyways, thanks for listening and talking about setting expectations. I'll be right back to tell you about the institution and community effort community group that I'm really excited to share. Welcome back. So, the organization that I chose, I'll be transparent. I really like him as an actor, and he recently came out in a really great movie that I thought was kind of appropriate. That, hey, doesn't he actively participate in humanistic efforts? Boom. Sean Penn and Ann Lee came together in 2010 and created the organization CORE that helps to serve places all the way around the world that have endured a massive crisis. And so, like, pretty much everybody that's been in this organization has been a part of the grassroots efforts. What was amazing and that I just realized too is that it was their 15-year anniversary in 2025. So they had this great big performance, bunch of great bands and people who around the world performed to help raise money for them. But my insurance company, Blue Cross, donated $1.5 million to them last year to help continue providing services for those that were hindered by the fire that happened in California. So that's pretty exciting. Um, I will put the information down below so that if you're willing, you could donate. They have options and monthly opportunities. But what's great is that I came across them actually originally during COVID-19, where I saw Sean Penn and Ann Lee out there and about trying to help people who needed food and who had lost their jobs. I mean, it was pretty bad during COVID. I remember experiencing something similar when the mortgage crisis happened. And, that's when you really know who your friends are and people in the community who are willing to help. So, CORE sounds like not only a great organization, but it scores 100% on the 4-star rating, which means like there has been no bad words about them, which I don't know how that's possible because there's a lot of people with a lot of opinions these days. Have you heard? Anyways, I'm really excited to bring CORE to the front if you haven't heard of them before. And again, CORE represents community organized relief efforts. And again, they've done so much in regards to Haiti, Ukraine, Sudan, and North Carolina when they had the bad weather they had. So check them out. I've provided their Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all that stuff below. So, as I always say, if it doesn't feel good, it probably ain't good for you. Now that you feel good, stay good. See you next time.